Hi, Gary Galka speaking. I thought I would take this time to address the PSB7-PRO along with the X1-ANC speaker. Now, as many of you know, I made an announcement about a week ago in which I offered to send out a free evaluation of the PSB7-PRO and X1-ANC speaker to my followers who have been with me for some time. Many of you have been very loyal, and I appreciate your contributions and content that you submit. It's always very much appreciated. So I've just sent out my first kit to Ray, as many of you know, and I wanted to go over how this is put together. It's pretty simple to do, and we're going to go through the aspects of that now so that you have an understanding. So I have my PSB7-PRO. I have the X1-ANC speaker, and I have a line cord. Now, the reason I'm using a line cord right now is because the one that's sent out does not have Bluetooth in the PSB7-PRO. The only way to enable Bluetooth at this point in time is with a little transmitter that can be attached to the audio output, and then you can send it to this wirelessly. Very simple to do. But this is a prototype, and I've been playing with it for months, trying to get certain things just right with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on. The first step is to turn on your PSB7-PRO. I'm not going to go into the individual functions because when you get it, you're going to experiment a little bit. But to help you get started, I want to go over the basics. You can turn it on and get busy with it. So you turn it on, you bring up the volume. Now I'm going to set the volume right now around 22, 23. I may bring that up a little bit more once I start calibrating it further. But I want to make sure too that all sensor switches are off, the antenna is on, the antenna is extended. I want you to sweep in FM forward. I want the frequency step on the front to be set to 40, and I want your sweep speed to be 90 milliseconds. That's all I want you to do. Bring the volume up to 22 and stay in FM. Alrighty, the next thing you're going to do, turn on your X1-ANC speaker.
Bluetooth already open. Waiting for a Bluetooth connection.
The next thing you're going to do is plug in your audio plug, your 3.5 millimeter audio plug that's inside the X1-ANC box. Plug that in.
Now in PSB7 mode.
It immediately recognizes that you're going to be plugging in to your spirit box. I'm going to take the other end of the 3.5 millimeter audio plug and put it into the SP out on the side right there of the PSB7-PRO. Now we have sound. On the back of the PSB7-PRO are controls, noise control, volume, so on and so forth. The only two buttons you're going to be using, three buttons actually, is the power button and the noise control button. The noise decrease button has one dot in the middle of the button. The noise increase is going to have two dots, kind of like little braille, so you can feel it with your finger without looking at it. All right, I'm going to turn this volume down a little bit so you can hear my voice a little more clearly. Alrighty, so we've got these two connected. The first thing I want to do is I want to adjust my noise control on the top, the volume ring. Bring this up to your maximum volume.
Maximum volume.
The next thing I want you to do, flip it over, using the one dot button, press that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The red light's on. 15 taps with the volume on this set at 22. Now watch what happens when I increase the volume on the PSB7-PRO. You ready? Here we go. See that? Now I'm going to hit the volume minus button. I'm actually controlling how much noise comes through this speaker with a volume control on the PSB7-PRO. Let's begin sweeping. And I have to apologize if I get distracted by anything that's overwhelming in terms of spirit activity, but here we go. Sweep forward. Now, I'm not hearing a whole bunch, so I'm going to increase the volume just a little bit with one tap of the volume button here. Now another tap. Let's wait. Let's give it another tap. Noise is coming up, right? Now, this might be a little bit loud for you. So watch what I can do here. This is also a volume ring. I'm going to reduce that gently. Hear how the noise gets suppressed a little bit? That's because the threshold on the noise filter is volume dependent. That's important to remember. That means anywhere that you make a volume adjustment, it's going to affect where that threshold is in terms of allowing or attenuating the noise, or blocking the noise from coming through. So those are important things to remember. Now, let's take everything into consideration here. Very few stuff has come through. You know why? Because this garage is a big old tin can, all right? In order for me to get reception, I'd have to go to a window, or I'd have to transmit by Bluetooth somewhere else. Now, when you get this to your home or location, be aware of that, because if you're not getting any radio channels, it's highly unlikely spirits can communicate fluently through the device, as they do with me when I put this next to the window. And I'll show you what I mean, because I'm going to do another little session. So I just want you to be aware, if you find that this is too loud, flip it over, and what you can do is you can lower the threshold, not increase the noise, but reduce the noise and the volume. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the button with 2 dots on it. Watch what happens. It increases the noise, right? I'm not blocking, I'm increasing noise. Now, I'm going to turn the volume ring counterclockwise to match the volume with that new setting. So if I turn this volume ring counterclockwise, I'm reducing the volume. 2. I'm listening to the clicks. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I've reduced the volume coming out of this after I change the threshold setting using the 2 dots. So keep in mind that that can be done. You have to just play with it, get familiar with it, get comfortable with it. It's not hard to do. That to me deserves one more click down, maybe another, right about there. Perfect. That's perfect for me. And you know what? It may suppress some of the spirits and the chatter that you don't understand and recognize, but listen carefully. because at this level, you can also receive EVPs through the speaker itself at this level. So make sure that your iPhone or recorder is running all the time. And if you do a session, I'd love to hear it. I'd love for you to share that. So this is where we are right now. Now I want you to see the difference when I connect the Bluetooth over from this to this just by putting this near a window. I can't move the camera because it's on tripod, but I can move this SP7-PRO to a window. So let's do that next. Let's unplug this. Let's unplug this.
Bluetooth already open. Waiting for Bluetooth connection. Bluetooth connected.
I'm going to put this by the window and watch what happens. Did you hear that already? Hey spirits, nice to be back with you today. You've been watching me outside while I was planting my butterfly bushes, haven't you? Thank you. I enjoyed talking to you as well. Now, I'm going to turn on the noise control, guys. Bear with me. Well, thank you. I'm very fond of you as well. It's so nice of you to come back. I recognize your voice. Well, thanks. I appreciate all of you. Did you hear my music I was playing before? Yeah. Thank you. I enjoy sharing with you. I actually had a delivery of shrubs. I received a bunch of butterfly bushes today. There'll always be others like me, believe me. But that's a nice thing. I appreciate you saying what you said. Okay, so I want to show the gentleman, the young man that said yesterday that it's time to share our talk. Are you here? I'm going to suppress some of the noise now for you guys, although they're very active right now with me. So here we go.
Noise control on.
Now I'm going to make my adjustments. You came through wonderfully clear. I think you've mastered a little bit of it. I'm not going to talk over you. Thanks. This is really your opportunity to be heard. And when I say heard, there are thousands of people who can hear you speak. Thousands, yeah. Yeah, now we're talking, I know. It's also because I'm a little more focused. I'm not narrating or trying to describe something. So I lowered my threshold a little bit, maybe too much.
Success.
Thank you. I wish you great success where you are. I wish you the best. I hope you find your way. I can't tell if you're in the light based on your comments. You may or may not have crossed over completely. But you guys have been really great to me, and I appreciate it. All right. I missed that. I'm sorry. I lost my focus. One of the things I do want to say is that people in this field tend to take things over dramatically, or maybe too seriously is the word. And when in actuality, you attract very much what you put out. So when I'm upbeat and I'm having a good time with spirits, and I have my own spirit circle around me, they appreciate that, because if they haven't crossed over for whatever reasons, and I never really want to dig or pry because it's none of my business, unless they want to share it. But it's not important to me. what they did. That's their business. You what? Did you say 6th grade? You've known me? But anyways, I wanted to share that with all of you. I am talking and I hear you saying, look, I really appreciate you guys. Really, sincerely. It's a different world. But I'm also have a very busy schedule in my daily lives. You guys understand that, right? Okay, that's really all I wanted to say. It's a longer video and I thought I'll upload it to YouTube and then connect the link over to my social platform on X. Spirits! Yeah. I'm gonna be going now. I'm sorry to say.
Symptoms of it?
Yeah, well, there'll be more opportunities for us to chat. You know that, right? And if you're around me, I welcome anything you'd like to say. You're a good group. All right, I'm going to say goodbye for now. And if you want to stop back another time, I'll be making more of these videos. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody. Any last word? I'm going to be leaving now. You have a good day too. Thanks. Bye. Goodbye. Yeah.
Power off.
Did everybody hear that? That was kind of cool. All right. That's it for now.